form. Niggas speak down on my name like I wasn't there for 'em. Talk about back in the days, this isn't back in the days. Get with me back in my ways.
What's going on, YouTube, social media world? It's your boy AnonymousBased, and I'm biggity back, biggity back with a new reaction video. This time we are continuing the Nas King's Disease 2 reaction series, man. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give this video a like, share with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. And if you got something specific, go ahead and drop it in that comment section. So we are getting into the first video that is on this album, and this is actually a bonus video for you guys. So I know I said at the beginning that I'm continuing the series, but I'm saying that to say that this is a bonus video because we actually have our first music video for a track on the song, or the track on the album, and this one is called Rare. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I still remember the first time I saw the black and white squares on the concrete as a kid. Story goes, the Black King rarely ever deals the finishing move. But a man who has no imagination has no wings. You might see a king on the defense. I see the only piece on the board that can never be contained.
Yo, I'm in rare form. Niggas speak down on my name like I wasn't there for 'em. Talk about back in the days, this isn't back in the days. Get with me back in my ways, chip tooth in the fade. Musically I'm on Mars, walking all over the beat, putting my feet on the stars. I'm rocking like Lenny, thinking like Jimmy the first time he seen a guitar. Standing in front of where they shot about us, and we gotta know who we are. I'm in rare form, wearing red Jordan straight from Air Jordan, this a fair warning. Too many on guards, beef over nothing. When you get money, you know that it's coming. Saying they homies, but they ain't 100. We the most 100. I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats. Hall of Fame only, kings and queens only. They all be grabbing my style, but you know they can't hold me. Yeah, I'm in rare form. Y'all still on the ground, you know I've been airborne. Studying big, studying Nietzsche. You gotta call on the chopper to reach me. Homie, I don't need a jeweler to freeze me. Ice in my veins, I make it look easy. Mentally, I'm in Queens. More money, more problems, you gotta be ready for all that it brings. Let them say what they say, revenge on my plate, I'm loving the taste. They see you shining, emotions get hard to contain, they just not evolving the same. Me and HB is too rare, I'm moving all through the snares. Sound on billionaire, ain't nothing changed, I'm flipping the page. I'm Prince on the stage, slave on his face, you know what they say. Hate either way, I'm staying rare for all of my days. I'm staying rare for all of my days.
Okay.
Levels of Tarantino, curbing my ego, even though he know. Empty glass of Pinot, cigars in casinos. What they especially praise is the ethos. Stacks on blackjack, moving my chips. No superstition to make me get rich. I'm with this chick, just one I brought today. In between placing my bet, we shopped at Cartier. Rose gold, I copped the Reset. Runway, hopped in a jet. Flight attendant, popping my wet. I said I need that dime, all for respect. We having conversations, niggas show me property there. I call my nigga in, I told him, yo, I gotta be there. Salmon shish kebab in the misty fog, roll a sticky log. Big dog affair, no kids involved. Round table having war council. Press one button, it'll change the world around you. Too rare, nothing to see here. Cuban over my streetwear. You're nobody till somebody kills you just to be fair. It's okay to keep the mystique. I learned that in the street. I'm me, solo with deep. I'm putting on for the G's. We've been doing gangster shit for a long time. Look Look inside my mind, see a gold mine. I'm my own cosign, she texting the old line. You keep staring at the glow, bitch, don't go blind. Braveheart energy, fuck all of the enemies. XO Hennessy is not on me, it's in me. I'm not here to be friendly, they ain't even contending. Comprende? We've been doing gangsta shit for a long time. Look inside my mind, see a gold mine. I'm my own cosign, she texting the old line. Comprende? It's up. Hit boy, you on some other shit. We on some other shit. Comprende? Yeah.
The limits of your mind are the limits.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. I know how to play chess. And how does the game... Okay, before I get into this, I understand that this is set up for the video, but how is it that you're playing the game and you progress that much to where the king can get all the way back to the back row and be next to the other king, like be in the same area as the other king? How did the white king navigate past all these pieces and get all the way to the back without getting checked along the way? Like, how do you even play the game and get to the point where you move your king around like that? Most chess players are not moving their king unless they absolutely have to. Because I haven't seen or heard any type of chess player that's able to move their king from all the way in the back and then navigate all the way across there and not get checked and not be forced to retreat. Like, come on, bro. We know that's cap. We know that's cap. Ain't no way in the world you making your king go all the way to the back. Because the majority of the time, your pawns don't even make it that far without something happening. And you want us to believe that the king made it all the way to the back? Nah, bro. Nah, that's cap. That's cap.
The limits of your mind are the limits that you create. You are your only opponent.
All right, okay. Shout out to Nas for coming through with the fire video for the fire track called Rare. So let's go ahead and get into the reaction, man. The first impressions of me seeing the video, because I already reacted to the song. I'll leave that up there so y'all can check it out and see what I had to say about the song. Because I'm not gonna react to the song a second time, because I already did that. But anyway, first impressions of me seeing the video, I didn't know what to expect from what the video would have been. However, I understand the concept. I understand what he's saying. And basically what he's saying with the video is he's competing against himself to stay in rare form. So his overall message is not necessarily about the other people that you encounter in this game that we play called life. It's really you going against yourself, your outer self and then your inner self, right? Your mind and then your heart are always going back and forth internally. And those two things are what dictate how you move, what you do, and where you end up. So, in a literal sense and in a metaphorical sense, you are your biggest opponent. So it's like with the video, it's like it was done in a simple way, but at the same time, it's giving you a very complex message. Cause it's like even with the metaphor of him going to sit down and play the chess game, notice how in the video it doesn't show you who he's playing against. It doesn't show you that. Right? What it shows you from the beginning is that he's the black king. He's the black piece. Right? But then when he sits down and plays the game, somehow he's the black king that's on the defense, and somehow the white king is able to make it to the back. I don't know how. I don't really know how, but whatever. The white king is able to make it all the way to the back and push him on the defense. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay. So if he's saying that you are your biggest opponent and your limitations are based on the ones you set, then how is it that in this instance he was able to allow himself to put himself in a corner to where he was offensive against himself and he was also defensive against himself? That's the part I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand that part. Now, I do get it in a logical sense that you allow negative thoughts to pin you in a corner to where your back is against the wall and you have to fight your way out mentally, right? Because your thoughts dictate your actions. If your thoughts dictate your actions, then it's your thoughts that you allow to happen to put you in a position to where you're on the defense. Therefore, you have to realign and reconfigure your thoughts that translate into actions that get you out of that tough situation that you yourself put you in. So the ultimate message that I'm getting from this is about personal accountability. That's my conclusion. This is about personal accountability, and that you're responsible for your own outcomes, and you're responsible for your own results, and you're responsible for how you carry yourself and how the world perceives you. It starts with you and it ends with you. That's my ultimate conclusion from that. I could be wrong. But that's just my opinion. That's my perspective from what I got. So now that I actually thought about it and I broke it down, now I understand the metaphor that he was using with the whole chess thing, because I didn't get it at first. I'm like, how did the white king make it all the way to the back? But then when you get to the end, he's saying that the limitations, like your only limits are the ones you place on yourself. Now I'm like, okay, now it makes sense. So now that I brought it full circle and actually kind of let my thoughts flow for a little bit, now I understand it. Now it makes sense. And on that note, that's pretty much my reaction, man. So if you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. Share it with a couple of your friends. Make sure you follow me on all my social media sites. And if you got something specific, go ahead and drop it in that comment section, man. It's your boy AnonymousBased. Peace.
Finna fade. Musically I'm on Mars. Walking all over the beat, putting my feet on the stars. I rock it like Lenny, thinking like Jimmy the first time he seen a guitar. Standing in front of where they shout about us and we gotta know who we are. I'm in rare form. Wearing red Jordan straight from Air Jordan, this a fair warning. Too many young guards, beef over nothing. When you get money, you know that it's coming. Saying they homies, but they ain't 100. We the most 100. I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats. Hall of Fame only, kings and queens only. They all be grabbing my style, but you know they can't hold me. Yeah, I'm in rare form. Y'all still on the ground, you know I've been airborne. Studying big, studying Nietzsche. You gotta call on the chopper to reach me, homie.